A WWE star attributes the latest celebration to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan just received a message from a female WWE superstar. A large party seems to have been planned by a member of the Judgment Day. On this week's Raw, Natalya participated in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. She confronted Roxanne Perez and Becky Lynch. The prodigy ultimately prevailed in the triple threat fight. Morgan was defeated by Kairi Sane in a singles match during the same program. Nevertheless, on May 27, 2025, the Queen of Hearts celebrated her 43rd birthday. A number of her fellow female wrestlers attended her star-studded yacht celebration. Tiffany Stratton, Maxine Dupree, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, and a few more joined Natty in celebrating. Natalya wrote to the former WWE Women's World Champion on X, formerly Twitter. She attributed the party's planning to Liv Morgan, the girl who organized the gathering. Then she typed, "You only live once." After a month-long hiatus, the Miracle Kid made his WWE comeback on this week's Monday Night Show. In order to film Bad Lieutenant, Tokyo, she had been away from television. When Liv Morgan returned, she saw Roxanne Perez massaging Dominik Mysterio in the locker room of the Judgment Day. The 30-year-old star may be ready for a babyface turn, according to Bill Apter's speculation during an interview with presenter Mac Davis on the Wrestling Time Machine. According to the renowned journalist, Liv Morgan's tenure with the Judgment Day is coming to an end. A Liv Morgan babyface might be in the pipeline, in my opinion. Indeed, I believe she will not be present on the Judgment Day. Apter stated, "I don't think she's scheduled for Judgment Day material for very long." Given Perez's love moves toward Dirty Dom, it is unclear if the former WWE Women's World Champion will depart the Judgment Day in the upcoming weeks. But Dominik Mysterio and Stephanie McMahon talk about the Saudi Arabian WWE situation. Stephanie McMahon and WWE superstar Dominik Mysterio recently talked about a problem that Mysterio had to deal with in Saudi Arabia. The plot also featured Liv Morgan, Dirty Dom's on-screen girlfriend. On WWE TV, tensions between Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio have been growing. Morgan spotted Dirty Dom on the most recent Raw episode while Roxanne Perez was massaging his shoulder and feeding him chicken nuggets. The Miracle Kid, who was clearly upset with her on-screen beau, promised to discuss the matter with him later. In the course of a recent What's Your Story?, Dominik told Stephanie McMahon about Liv Morgan during their trip to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel the previous year. Morgan had rescued a cat in Saudi Arabia and housed it in her hotel room for 2 days, according to the Intercontinental Champion. Dirty Dom even apologized to his on-screen co-star for disclosing the specifics of the circumstance. Stephanie: "Do stray cats frequently appear in Saudi Arabia?" "Yes, I suppose so." Stephanie: "So she took one, sort of." "Indeed, I was unaware of it until we arrived to the arena, where she said, 'I've had this cat living in my hotel room for 2 days. They both chuckle. "What was she feeding it, Stephanie?" "Like salmon, she was ordering tuna."
"Salmon?"
"Yes, she had ordered this cat room service." "I'm throwing things out there, Liv, I'm sorry," Dominik continued. Stephanie McMahon just shared the story's clip on X/Twitter. McMahon emphasized Dominik Mysterio's Saudi Arabia situation in the caption of her tweet. "What is the situation in Saudi Arabia? You cannot be taken anyplace by us." Recently, Stephanie McMahon posted another snippet from her What's Your Story? podcast on X/Twitter. McMahon requested Dominik Mysterio to keep Liv Morgan away from her in the caption of the photo. "You have to do what you have to do sometimes. Simply hold on. Only a single Liv once away," it was written by McMahon.
But
this week, Liv Morgan made her eagerly awaited return to Monday Night Raw after missing weeks on WWE TV due to her Hollywood obligations. However, she witnessed Roxanne Perez rubbing Dominik Mysterio's shoulder in the Judgment Day clubhouse, so her return didn't go as planned. A change in her existing persona in the upcoming weeks is suggested by the new dynamics that emerged within the Judgment Day as a result of her absence. Another indication that Liv's babyface flip is imminent is her altercation with Dominik. These 4 clues suggest that the Miracle Kid might soon become a babyface. For a number of months, Liv Morgan and Finn Balor have been visibly at odds. One of the best examples is the Prince's suggestion that Roxanne Perez be included in the Judgment Day. A split between the two superstars is suggested by the fact that Baylor presented the prodigy to his stablemates while Liv was away and showed no consideration for her reaction. The fact that Raquel Rodriguez questioned Baylor about it served to emphasize it even more. Morgan might have various consequences as a result of this. Whatever the outcome, it will undoubtedly win over fans and open the door for her to become a babyface. Recent exchanges between Dominik Mysterio and Roxanne Perez on Raw suggest that the Latino cheat may be about to betray Liv Morgan. This reminds me of Morgan's previous strategy of luring the little Mysterio away from Rhea Ripley with chicken nuggets. The Miracle Kid might be expelled from the Judgment Day, and with a broken heart, if the reigning Intercontinental Champion sides with Perez. This week's Raw saw Liv Morgan make her comeback to the squared circle, but it ended tragically as Kairi Sane pinned her in a singles bout. Raquel Rodriguez and the Prodigy got into a fight at ringside after Roxanne Perez attempted to assist her during the contest. Due to the Miracle Kid's distraction, Sane was able to secure a roll-up victory. Big Mommy Cool was disappointed when Liv informed Rodriguez after the contest that she should have known better. Raquel might betray the Garita, which might cause a major divide among the women's tag team champions. The internal strife of the Judgment Day has been highlighted in recent WWE Raw episodes, with Finn Balor's scheme to include Roxanne Perez in the faction eventually taking effect. Liv's position within the gang could be threatened by Perez's potential membership, and she might ultimately be kicked out. This will make Liv Morgan a likable character if she is removed. A situation like that might result in her and Perez developing a full-fledged feud. This would start a new chapter in her WWE career by positioning her as an underdog that fans might support. But after disclosing personal information about his on-screen girlfriend Liv Morgan, WWE superstar Dominik Mysterio recently expressed regret. Stephanie McMahon thought the whole thing was hilarious. On WWE TV right now, Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan are in a dangerous predicament. Mysterio appeared to be growing closer to Roxanne Perez during Morgan's absence. Dominik accepted Perez's offer of some chicken nuggets and a shoulder massage at this week's Raw. Everyone was shocked when Liv unexpectedly appeared and was clearly upset at seeing her on-screen boyfriend with the Prodigy. When she recently appeared on the show, What's Your Story? During their journey to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel last year, Dominik Mysterio revealed that Stephanie McMahon and Liv Morgan got into a situation after the former WWE Women's World Champion rescued a cat. A few months ago, there was a problem in Saudi Arabia. You may or may not have heard about this. Stephanie, I was aware of this. Yes, we were in a bit of a jam with this cat because of Liv. Stephanie, I knew she saved a cat, but I didn't realize it was a crisis. Indeed. She had been infatuated with this cat for 3 days when we were unable to locate it at home, he stated. Unclean before expressing regret to his on-screen lover for disclosing the information, Dom went on to say that Liv had the cat stay in her hotel room for 2 days. Stephanie McMahon thought the whole thing was hilarious. Stephanie, how frequent are stray cats in Saudi Arabia? Yes, I suppose so. Stephanie, so she took one, sort of. Yes, she said. I've had this cat living in my hotel room for 2 days. When we arrived at the arena, I was unaware of it until then. They both chuckle. What was she feeding it, Stephanie? Like salmon. She was ordering tuna. Salmon. Yes, she had ordered this cat room service. I'm throwing this out there, Liv. I'm sorry, he continued. Bill Apter stated that he thought Liv Morgan would soon become a babyface on a recent episode of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Time Machine. Amid problems with Dominik Mysterio, Apter went on to say that Morgan might potentially depart from the Judgment Day. Greetings and welcome to my channel, dear viewers. I hope you're having a great day. I'm Lima. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.